Welcome to PlayStation State of Play, January 2024 edition. Isaac is here with me.
Hey.
It's been a while since we had the last State of Play. Did we have any last year? I'm not really sure.
There were, but like how State of Play often is, I think everyone just forgot.
Yeah, there was a big showcase, but the last State of Play has been a while.
The last one was like September or something.
Yeah.
It was the one that had some new stuff for FF7 Rebirth.
Oh.
I think it was before Spider-Man 2 was out as well.
Maybe we will see a Wolverine or an upcoming Spider-Man spin-off game that we don't talk about because it's part of a leak.
Yeah, like most of the State of Plays, I'm like, if something good gets announced, then it's cool, but I don't really expect too much.
2 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do this because it's like the whole.
Or the YouTube premiere thing, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, the YouTube premiere is. I'm pretty
Countdown,
sure you
yeah.
can adjust it too. Like, I don't think it has to be a 2-minute countdown, but it always just gets set to that anyway.
Yeah, especially PlayStation probably has some connections to adjust that. But yeah, we will see Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin, which will come out in March, I think.
Yeah,
New Team
it comes
Ninja
out
game.
the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh no.
Which is very painful, but yeah, I'm interested to see how it works. Like, they haven't shown us too much of it yet. Yeah, it does seem a bit weird to have this like extra timer instead of just. I wonder if it's because YouTube, the YouTube like premiere stuff can't be started at like weird times. So like they couldn't start it 2 minutes early and have the countdown, end on not the time it's supposed to start.
Yeah, probably.
Did you think at this point? Because I remember for a while, like a lot of companies were getting caught out by the whole like automatic like 2-minute timer thing on, like they've always happened on YouTube premieres. But you
Well,
think
by
they'd
now,
be used to it by now.
yeah. Yeah, well, we will see 15 games in 40 minutes. Will be quite quick, probably, the time we get per game.
Well, they'll probably pull the usual thing where it's like a bunch of them get lumped together in like a highlight reel or whatever.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I expect more updates on existing and announced games and not world premieres.
Yeah, I'd expect like one thing maybe, but yeah, maybe nothing new, but like something we haven't seen anything on yet. We've got to get to see these shapes first, though. Very important.
Oh, no mention of PSVR 2.
What's that?
I don't know.
Well, this is Hell Thingamajig. I keep getting the name of.
Helldivers 2?
That's the one. I couldn't remember the full name. I didn't play much of the first game, but it seemed kind of fun if you had people to play with.
Yeah, it comes out next week, I think. Quite soon. Or in 2 weeks. I would check, but I can't because then the stream gets stuck.
Definitely a pretty big leap visually over the first one, which was like top down.
Yeah, definitely.
Performance looks very rough in everything they showed for it. Though. I think it's because it's like 60 FPS, but it goes all over the place.
Could be the best Starship Troopers game. Or what's coming soon after launch? A Gatling gun? Oh, Metal Gear.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, next February 8th? Next week, yeah.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios, and I'm honored to present the first State of Play of 2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios and their partners. We've also expanded PlayStation Plus with new features including PS5 game streaming. And with PSVR 2 and PlayStation
it's still a
4,
thing.
which released last November, we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience
VR2
to interact
just
with their
Too
PS5.
expensive.
But none of this means anything without great games, like Helldivers 2, which kicks off a year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended gameplay and announcements we hope you find as exciting as we do here at PlayStation. Enjoy
Just
the show.
realised if there does end up being something for Death Stranding 2, isn't that going to take up like half the show? How Kojima can be. Oh, here we are. His
Stellar Blade?
Stellar Blade. Wonder if we'll get a release date, considering it was supposed to release last year before they did the whole. Oh, we better announce a delay, even though it's pretty much the end of the year and everybody knows.
So that's probably the part we will have to mute in the VOD.
Probably.
Welcome to the world of Stellar Blade. The story begins on post-apocalyptic Earth, where a mysterious enemy called the Naytiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
So is this in any way connected to Parasite Eve? Because it was first Project Eve?
Airborne Squad.
Probably not.
Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Naytiba.
I mean, it looks a little bit like, I think it was called Third Birthday on PSP.
Complete the mission.
At least the section we just saw.
I keep thinking more near Automata.
Oh yeah.
Eve soon meets two new companions. Adam, born on Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called Hypercell.
Make sure to stay cautious. It's where the Alpha Naytiba is.
So this must be 8 or 7.
The voice does not. It's not what I was expecting.
Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering
I'd assume they have
support.
a few voiceover options anyway.
I can be your engineering support.
She puts her technical
More than
knowledge
like
to
a dragon?
use by upgrading Eve's equipment for the game.
Would it have Chinese dub as well?
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
Double jump basket. I think since they're showing.
Just like Dead Space.
City built underneath the wasteland by the last human
I'd
survivors.
imagine since they're showing this sort of thing,
Underneath the wasteland.
it is pretty likely we'll get a release
The
date.
survivors, and is an object of both
Yeah,
awe
I think so
and
as well.
fear.
Just feel like one of the like sort
They'll
of late
seem
trailers for
hilarious,
games.
but will gradually loosen up as Eve
Where they
shows
actually show
everyone
gameplay
within the
finally.
city.
Well, they said 2024 and beyond, so it could be a 2025 title.
The angel is here.
The
Either that or
survivors
they're
will sometimes
gonna
ask
have
Eve
it be
for
like they announce like a season pass or something
Wait
for
right
it.
here.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert. This place has been overrun by Naytibas. And malfunctioning machines and robots.
A supply camp in a place like this.
You'll occasionally find supply stations set up by previous airborne squads. At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items. Acquire new skills.
Oh, that's quite a big skill tree there.
Yeah, depends how much it actually
And more.
matters,
Yeah.
or if it's sort of like you just grab whatever.
She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
There's
Ah,
no
so
monster
like-
energy.
Eve
In the
will
Death
often
Stranding.
encounter people in need, and other non-human beings who may need her help.
Request your assistance.
Whether to assist or ignore them is
Was that a
entirely
pit
up
boy?
to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Naytiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or
Whatever that is.
A hand for a head.
something worse.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Naytiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Naytibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out
Oh, the
another
compression.
species.
Just a little bit.
It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can
They
do
should
this
have
alone.
actual like trailers uploaded at some point after
That's
this.
the unofficial name for members of the
Yeah, we'll probably be uploaded in 4K. I don't know if the stream is in 4K.
I can feel the hate.
No, it's
but I
1080.
cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Open it! It's windy! No more lies to close.
Oh, here's another claim. Well, it does look promising.
Yeah, it looks alright from what we've seen so far.
But I don't know how the progression works. Is it open worldly or is it
I'm assuming
linear?
it's like open world-ish.
Yeah.
Again, kind of like near
Hub worlds,
Automata, where
yeah.
there is open world, but progression's still relatively linear.
Now it's time.
Well, the monster design is pretty nice.
Show me how to slow down.
And yeah, a lot of Nier vibes there.
Yeah.
Still need to finish Nier Automata.
So just looking at the HUD, and there's like you have like 2 different resources on top of like health and shields, I guess. I don't know, probably used for specials and things.
Yeah.
This definitely feels like quite a lengthy one. So are we going to get release date, or is it just going to be? Oh, hey, there we go.
April.
Yeah. So,
Quite soon.
well, they were intended to release last year, so I figured it should still be first half.
십
but-
대표이자
Yeah,
게임의
looks
디렉터
alright.
김영태입니다.
Yep.
이 게임은 우리가 수년간 유저
Need to check what game it's now competing with.
플레이스테이션
the
5
release dates.
그리고
that the
플레이스테이션
Stellar
스튜디오의
Blade dev?
전폭적인 지원 덕분에
Yeah.
꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
Was that Japanese?
I'm pretty sure that it's a Korean dev.
Oh yeah.
And his something that definitely wasn't seen ahead of time.
So that's why Helldivers also had a Korean date there before, maybe. Yeah, just like it was rumored, Sonic. I lost the title.
Generations.
Yeah, thanks. It's getting a remaster.
But yeah, this did get rumored, and it wasn't on sale. It's not in sale on Steam right now in the current sales for Sega stuff. So
Well, I know Francesco is regretting not watching this because it's his favorite game in the franchise.
he might have already known,
Yeah,
considering that the leak was like a couple days ago, I think.
yeah, 2 days ago.
I'm definitely interested to see how much actually they add for the shadow stuff. Because it's definitely seems to be covering a few different things. Yep, there it is.
Oh.
Sonic X Shadow Generations, which got
Autumn.
leaked. Is this just going to be... Oh, it's Zenless Zone Zero? I always forget the names of half the gacha games now. Yeah, it's Zenless Zone Zero. It's like an arena. It's a gacha game, but it's an action RPG. But it's just set in like arenas and stuff. It's not like open world like Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like Honkai Impact the like the one before Genshin. Has a very different like visual style to Genshin Impact and Star Rail.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with those games. I see Francesco playing Honkai Star Rail all the time on PlayStation.
Yeah, so I don't think the PlayStation 5 version had been announced before that, but here's
Nice.
some stars.
Yeah, out on PS Plus next week. Preview.
I played a little bit of the playtest thing they had.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed okay. I think like readability was pretty bad.
Yeah. It gets chaotic. I played it at Gamescom, and there was very short slots, so you probably played it a little bit more.
I only ended up playing a few games, but yeah, probably still more. I think the issue came from like it was kind of hard to differentiate like what was what, because it has the whole like 3D element of the foam compared to like Splatoon's ink being like flat on these surfaces. So like you were straight up making like new like ramps and hills and like
which is very fun.
Weird.
Yeah,
it's definitely like interesting, and it seemed to run pretty well. Like the actual online seemed fine, but yeah,
it gets a little confusing.
Is the diver, I'm assuming.
Probably, I haven't played it.
I haven't played it either. I just captured on. I guess that's why they had the little thing saying it's on PS5 or PS5 like development hardware or whatever.
April's gonna be busy.
Yeah. Are they announcing some DLC? Is this the Dredge stuff? Or is this Godzilla?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I was wondering because of the Japanese. I was like, wait a minute, this is totally not the Dredge stuff.
Wow.
So odd.
Dave the Diver's a new Fortnite.
This is V Rising, I'm guessing. Yep. Because it's going to be coming out of early access this year, I'm pretty sure, on PC, so... Yeah, I forgot
Is this a dungeon maker? No,
it's like PvE and PvP.
It's a Diablo style action RPG, right?
It's top down, yeah. It's very similar because they made like a battle right, and then there's like the battle royale version of that.
Oh.
So it's like a lot of the gameplay stuff's quite similar to that. It's like lots of like skill shots and stuff. Like basically you have to kill bosses to get new powers, and yeah, if PvP's enabled, then you're having to like fight against other players or defend your base and stuff.
Looks interesting. V has come too. Maybe we will also see Metal Gear coming back. Delta? Let's see.
Yes. That's the...
Hi everyone.
Doesn't have a release date yet?
This next game is a result of a very close partnership with Konami, and marks the return of a horror franchise.
Oh, okay.
It's just Silent Hill.
But is it Silent Hill 2 specifically, or is it going to be like...
It has to be Silent Hill 2 by now. The outcry if it's not Silent Hill 2. It's not.
I think I remember hearing something about it, but...
There are a couple of games in development. They announced that
there's
last year.
the other one, which I think this is, but I don't remember the name of it.
Here goes. Is this a dream? Who's there? What's with this place?
Townfall?
Cherry
From No Code and Annapurna? Could be.
Yeah.
grasp of death. What are you hiding inside? Maya?
Yeah, because there was Townfall, and then there was F. I think this is Townfall.
I'm sorry. Stop! Please! What did I do to deserve this?
Oh, it's just something else. Oh, they're pulling the whole PT thing.
Konnichiwa. サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。 ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後PlayStation 5で無料配信。
Oh, Shadow Drop.
コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Wait, another preview? Is this Silent Hill 2? Yeah. Coming this April.
Shadow Drop as well.
Have you played the original? I haven't.
Not in a while. I should play the best version of it, the HD remaster. Definitely remastered. Yeah.
That was the best version.
Yeah.
It probably won't change too much.
I'm not too sure about it. Depends whether the changes actually are good, but
they will probably decide after this trailer comes out on YouTube and they read the comments.
They're definitely leaning for the whole
it's more action-y, yeah. I don't know, the music doesn't quite fit.
This does not have Resident Evil vibe. I should go to Twitter right now and see what we have. That just does not carry
This is
the
an
vibe.
odd trailer. It's just like the Metal Gear Delta trailer. Oh, it's just in development.
Yeah, still no release date. But that was weird.
I mean, the free game is nice, but it could be any horror game, actually. It doesn't have any Silent Hill attachment from what I saw. Quite a lot.
Yeah. Again, it depends if they're doing something similar to PT.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, I thought to the last Silent Hill thing they released that flopped quite hard. So that's the new Ken Levine game, I guess?
Yeah.
It's set from the creator of Bioshock, and we only know one creator from Bioshock, actually. Oh yeah, that looks like Bioshock.
Nice dose of heavy motion blur.
Probably one of the Beyond 2024 games.
Probably.
Stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth.
Stop.
Its energy.
No. Uh-oh.
Focus.
Oh, is it Metro?
Is Deep Silver even still a thing? I thought
That's what I was
they
wondering,
abandoned that.
This is Metro, huh?
No, this is a VR. Oh, that's a Metro VR game, yeah. From the developers of Arizona Sunshine 2. 1 and 2. As your system seller. Maybe.
Could be interesting at least.
Yeah, it could be what Half-Life Alyx is for PC, for PSVR 2.
Unless it ends up on PC as well.
probably will.
Yeah, it was just weird to see Deep Silver there. The Deep Silver logo.
Yeah, actually they said they abandoned that label.
I feel like this happens sometimes though, like...
It's an old trailer from a few months back. Yeah, or maybe it was signed via Deep Silver and that's why it still comes out with that label. Oh, more PSVR 2, just weird audio.
Yeah, this one's... I'm trying to remember, this is one that's been out on PC for a while. The video is very crusty.
I feel like I played this on PSVR 1.
It does look like a very like early sort of VR game. Some of the interactions are a bit better than like early
Yeah,
VR,
definitely
but,
the physics are great.
like the visuals and stuff definitely give the heavy like sometimes it looks like they straight recorded it through like the headset, like they put stuck a camera in it.
Hope the compression on the stream is not as bad as it is for me.
No, it's a bit rough. I think it's just the video quality.
Yeah. Legendary Tales, oh, what a name.
Very memorable.
Out next week already. PSVR 2 is back.
I knew you would come. Arisen.
Hey.
Dragon's Dogma? Yep.
Yep.
I make no mistake. The dragon
Hopefully no delay.
Yeah, I think at this point it's definitely releasing in March, but I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing ever for it to get delayed at this point.
Hopefully it will be in a better technical shape than the first game, but it took a long time, so it probably will.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an intensive one, I think. For the PlayStation 5 version, there is no 60 FPS option.
Oh.
I think it's all locked to 30, even if you're playing in like the performance mode, or whatever they end up calling them. Obviously it's coming out on PC, but...
So the quality mode is sub 30 or what?
Well, that's what it could be, like...
Yeah. Maybe they will patch a 60 FPS mode later?
And I'm 99% certain this is still running better than the first one did.
Yeah.
That one had to have black bars and it still ran terrible until the PC release.
Those who can be of aid to you will
It's funny because when the PC version came out for Dragon's Dogma, it ran really well. But like the 360 version was rare.
Yeah.
I see like that, like every now and then it looks 60 for like a split second.
Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, watching one.
I'm interested to see how they do the story in this one. This two's sort of like what they wanted one to be. And yeah, here's the game that's releasing on the same day.
歴史上の人物たちと紡ぐ因縁によって物語が変化していきますので、ぜひ一人のローンとして皆様それぞれの幕末を体験
March 22nd,
オープンワールドで描かれる
Dragon's Dogma 2, Rise of the Ronin, and then the Princess Peach game as well.
Oh yeah. Busy day. I like the Way of the Samurai games, but I think it's a completely different development.
Yeah. I don't think there'll be another one of those for a while. There was like a sort of spin-offy one to those. Katana Kami, I think.
Oh yeah, never played that.
本作の舞台の一つ、横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, it's got that sort of like halfway style. Kind of like Way of the Samurai 4 was going for.
Yeah. Russia looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I am very interested to see how this one ends up. A little bit different for this team again.
攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。
Grapple them.
We've had a lot of games in this setting, but yeah, it's been a while since the last one came out.
Well, yeah, this one's specifically going for the whole sort of like, you know, like somewhat like Western influence into like the town and stuff. So like it gives it like a little bit of a different vibe still.
Yeah.
Nice.
Animations are sometimes a little rough, but yeah, just look nice overall.
Yeah, this definitely looks like what I was expecting from them in a good way.
海外からもたらされた単銃など様々な武器が使用できます。
It's just, why did it have to come out the same day as Dragon
Yeah.
That's so
They also
unfortunate.
developed A Stranger of Paradise, the Final Fantasy game, right?
Yes.
That's the only one that I played from them.
Mm,
Maybe
yeah,
not the best one.
I quite liked it, but it was probably the
Story-wise, it wasn't very appealing, but yeah, gameplay was pretty interesting.
It's probably also one of the few ones where like the massive amounts of gear actually like worked a bit better and made more sense.
Yeah.
I've never been really that big of a fan of it in like Neo and the other one I've already forgot the name of now.
Wolong?
Yeah, Wolong. Yeah, this looks cool though. It's interesting to see them like seemingly tackling like more open worldy stuff now. Yeah, it
Back
looks
to
cool.
Iinsho. If it is in Yokohama, maybe it's Iinsho.
Cats are back, wow.
They all have guts. And they're quickly losing them apparently because it's very visceral.
Definitely, it is very interesting to see one of these games where there are like a bunch of friendly NPCs and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like Dragon's Dogma, maybe? Probably it doesn't have the whole vassal system to lend your partners to your friend. Yeah.
But yeah, they look cool.
Does Dragon's Dogma 2 still have that system?
The pawns and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've expanded on it a bunch as well.
In German it's called Vasallen system, so yeah, that's why I said Vassal, which probably is the English word. Ballistic Moon. Is that the developer of the game?
I assume
Looks like
so.
Until Dawn.
There are a few things I need to make.
Oh!
Isn't there supposed to be an Until Dawn
There are
remake?
rumors of that, yeah. It feels like a very unnecessary one to remake there. Or
Yeah, definitely is Until Dawn.
You have to accept this in order to move forward.
After all, we're hearing Rami Malek, I think.
Everything you do, every decision you make from now
So it's a completely different developer who does the remake. Not super massive.
It wasn't necessary, like...
It still looks great. I think it's even 60 FPS on PS5.
Yeah... I wonder if this is going to be a different style, or if it is just going to be a visual rework.
Well, it looks a lot like the first game.
Yeah,
at least how I remember it.
Yeah, the moment they cut to the actual footage, it's like, yeah, okay.
PS5 and PC.
I'd assume it's just because they're making a PC version. It's like, yeah, we may as well make a PS5 version too, you know? Yeah. Oh, this is Death Stranding too.
Yep.
Oh. The most unnecessary, like, mouth covering of all time. Why does it have to feel like that? Well,
Hellblade? Crossover?
all right. Oh, I think the room is.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
A ghost?
These rooms over here belong to
That
other
would probably
members
be a
of the
spoiler for the first game that I
They're
haven't
pretty much
finished.
the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
Wonder if we will see any gameplay, if there is any.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out, cut off from one another.
Go on Hawaii.
You to help us bring the world together.
Where's it, Siobhan?
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
It's a dolphin taking us to Dondoko Island.
An experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
What is the thing about the hand?
Your buttocks. What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Who's that? Did I miss something?
You'll first need to access the Mexico side.
Oh, there's gameplay.
After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
There's cargo waiting.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network.
Lots of stuff to fall over.
The DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
Well, the racetracks.
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only. You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no
The hand
longer
monsters are
resist
definitely a thing in this state of play.
They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop,
co-op?
I went and started a new group. One
That was the
handles
second
work in
season.
regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but...
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
He said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Yeah, it's just like you said. A lot of time for DS2.
Yeah.
We're almost through it, and I haven't seen 15 games, so maybe in the last 2 minutes we will see 10 more.
Well, ain't that something? Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou? You still don't know, do you?
Wow. Is he a new character or is he from the first game? Do you know that?
I still haven't played it.
Okay. Well, I think it is Troy Baker. He's voiced by Troy.
Yeah, it sounds like it anyway.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam.
We get a release date?
Please understand, Sam.
Shadow Drop. It doesn't be a bit late this year if they do give a date.
We never meant to string you along.
Coming first to iPhone.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Yep, next year. A surprising amount of stuff shown for a game that is not coming out next year.
I feel more confused now than before.
I suppose that's a bit like Monster Hunter. Could be like very early
And now
next
here
year.
with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Hey, it's me.
Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging
podcast.
to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代
Okay.
同じゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、
This is not coming out for a
後
while.
に本格的に小島プロダクションで
Yeah, this ain't coming out for a very long time.
もう30年にわたり
Probably for the next
同じものを
PlayStation.
一緒に育ててきたという
Probably.
強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。
Oh, okay, you already secured the rights for a movie as well.
人生の40周年を迎えます。
I think Death Stranding is also being made into a movie with A24.
Yeah.
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
No.
まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと世界中の才能を集結して作る
Coming out for the PlayStation 6.
もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、
Interactive.
物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても同時に
Also has music.
ようなものです。
Wow.
本作で映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
Whatever you say, Kojima.
We're really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to
We'll
offer.
support you with
More details
lots
to
of
come.
money.
Stay tuned.
Well, I'm guessing that's the end of that.
Yep.
Okay.
Before we go, I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with
New
exciting
spoilers.
news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon!
I mean, gameplay is fine regarding spoilers.
PlayStation.
Yeah, a lot of Death Stranding 2 there. And Rise of the Ronin.
Yeah, it was fine. Like, I didn't hate it. It was like, did they show as many games as they said they were going to show? Like, it didn't feel like it.
No. They said 15. I didn't count 15.
It probably was. Well, they're saying like 15 plus or something, but it's like, whatever it was, but like, yeah, it seemed alright. Yeah, like quite a lot of Death Stranding 2, despite that not being out until next year.
The Until Dawn remake, when does that come out?
I don't actually remember. I just know that
Trying to
it was
find it.
But yeah, this was alright.
Oh yeah, just this year. Yeah, a lot of games we already know about, like Helldivers and Foam Stars and sorts. But yeah,
pretty much everything
Silent Hill was an odd one.
Yeah, like the extra
Silent Hill
game
remake trailer. And the extra game, yeah.
The extra game could be fine. Yeah, the trailer for the remake of 2 was not what people are probably hoping for. Like, I get why they're going for that sort of like over the shoulder style, like, you know, Resident Evil, they're like modern Resident Evil, but like, yeah.
I mean, they only showed the action parts, of course. Hopefully, there will be some survival horror parts as well.
Like, there wasn't even like a single like actually like foggy bit, really.
No.
Like, which is like so weird. And yeah, the combat looked a little rough, and the song choice was strange. Very strange.
A lot of QTEs.
Yeah.
Yeah, visually it doesn't look bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
let's hope it will have still the spirit of the original game. I love it. Yeah, the extra game looked more interesting from No Code.
Yeah, and obviously yeah,
or
it's
is it
going
from No
first
Code?
person.
Was it this short message? No. Short message was the one they released today? Did they show 2 or 3?
The short message is the one that's dropping today.
Yeah.
And then they showed the remake of 2.
Wonder how short it is.
Yeah,
Since
looks
it's
like-
free, probably not.
I am, yeah, because like PT was like relatively short for one playthrough, but there's a bunch of like hidden stuff. I feel like with the emphasis on there being like a bunch of dialogue and stuff, like like they actually had a character speaking and whatnot. I don't think they're gonna go for like the whole mystery side like PT did.
Yeah, I
I
played
just make
PT
you
in
wonder what
VR lately. It's surprisingly less frightening than the original. Of course, it's a fan mod, so
remake, yeah,
not that great.
But yeah, it does make me wonder what the existence of it is, because obviously PT was like a first-person thing to promote, or like to announce Silent Hills, which obviously is dead, but like makes me wonder what the short message is supposed to be for. Because it feels a bit weird to release without it having like, some link to something else.
Is Blooper Team only working on 2 remake or also on a new Silent Hill game? So maybe it's a teaser for that.
They're just working, as far as we know, they're just working on 2, and then
maybe it's a teaser for F, but it's a completely different start of game.
Yeah, F is by
Japanese side.
Never really heard of.
Okay.
Called Neobards Entertainment. I know of the person that's writing it has he's mainly done visual novels.
Oh, okay.
Like some pretty like influential ones, but still it's going to be interesting. From the looks of it, you mean
Ryokishi 07, right?
Yeah.
Umineku When They Cry and Higurashi When They Cry were some of his works.
Yeah, those are like his 2 like probably most well-known ones. There's another one in progress, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, Neobards Entertainment, they've worked on a few different things. A lot of their stuff just seems to have been like minor stuff, kind of like Resident Evil Reverse, which I don't think anyone really remembers anymore.
Nope.
But they've basically been working on like ports and like remasters and stuff, so a bit of a different release for them.
Yeah, and the PSVR 2 stuff, it was kind of mixed.
Yeah, like Metro seemed alright. Obviously didn't show loads on it, but the other one that had the generic name that I've already managed to forget looked a bit... It definitely kind of like, outside of some of the physics interactions looking a little bit more advanced, like it looked like one of those games that came out not long after VR was a thing. Very simple sort of setup.
Yeah, and Sonic Shadow Generations looks interesting.
Yeah, that was the that was leaked ahead of time, but there wasn't like that much like when it came to details on it. But it does look like they're covering like at least a bit of like Shadow side of things. So it's like more than just like a tiny. Obviously, the name being changed as well.
The Shadow stuff wasn't in the original game.
No,
oh, okay.
It was all just you either played as like the classic Sonic or modern Sonic. But obviously now it looks like there is no real like classic Sonic, like no 2D Shadow equivalent really. So it's mostly like it was covering like some Sonic Adventure stuff. Even like from the looks of it, there might even be there's even going to be some Shadow the Hedgehog stuff, as in like specifically the game that is kind of infamous.
Oh yeah.
So that'll feature in it too. So yeah, some Sonic Adventure in that, and like I'd imagine there's at least like a few levels extra. The fact that they went out of their way to like change the name for this version kind of implies that it's going to be at least something like somewhat substantial. But yeah it was already hinted at, and it's not actually on sale on Steam right now, so I wouldn't even be surprised if it ends up getting delisted.
Probably like Spec Ops: The Line.
Yeah, although it's less a licensing thing this time and more they're going to release the hopefully better version unless there's some licensing stuff that requires them to like change some of the music or whatever. But
yes, since it's such a late time for the State of Play, there are no real press releases coming out probably for some time.
But it depends on the teams and stuff. But it was fine. Rise of the Ronin I'm interested in, but again, just why the same day as Dragon's Dogma 2? It's like one thing, it's like obviously like you got the Princess Peach game coming out the same day, but that's like it's probably going to be a shorter thing. Then Dragon's Dogma 2
and a kind of different audience maybe.
Yeah, but then the other two are going to be like it's going to be way longer, especially Dragon's Dogma 2. It's
I mean it will be way longer.
It definitely looks like it's going to be maybe more like, because it seems to be leaning towards like an open world sort of thing with like a bit of a different structure from their other stuff, which was like all level based.
Kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, but I haven't really played it.
It's obviously like a similar-ish. Like there's some similar vibes, but definitely like more actiony.
Different combat system completely.
Yeah, it has like the stance stuff from Neo and whatnot, and like you can have like 3 different stances with different combos and stuff. Then you also have like the grappling hook and things.
Yeah, and
no magic.
It leans a little bit more in the Western side. It reminded me of Assassin's Creed actually. So maybe Assassin's Creed Red will be kind of similar to this. Actually expected this, but I think there was a leak that we will see it later this year.
Yeah, there's definitely rumors of it basically like potentially being like easily like the sort of like biggest release from Ubisoft in a while, but yeah,
we will probably see that Ubisoft Forward sometime this summer.
And there's other Jade or whatever, the mobile one.
Yeah, you lost me at mobile.
Well, they might get a PC release too. I don't know.
Probably the Chronicles titles were maybe also mobile titles at first. I'm not sure.
I think they were just more smaller things, like small download only ones. I don't know if they actually even came out on mobile. There is an Assassin's Creed game on mobile, like a free-to-play thing, but well, assuming it hasn't been shut down, I don't know. But yeah, it was an okay state of play.
Yeah,
some new stuff. It was fine. Like I wouldn't have been bothered if I missed it, but I didn't like hate watching it for the most part.
Yeah, and we will already have the next one next week, but only concerning Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Probably not gonna stream that.
Yeah, like that one probably. Like, I'm guessing Sony paid some money to have an exclusive, like to have it specifically be a state of play rather than just Square Enix do their own video for it. It's like it feels like if it's focused on one game, it could have just been a Square Enix stream instead. But yeah, exactly. I'd assume Sony was like, "Do it, we will pay you. Make it a state of play instead."
Have you finished Remake?
Yes, I finished it last year.
Did you like
PS5 it? Release. It was fine. I'm actually like not too bothered on some of the story stuff that other people want, but I think the gameplay needed a little bit of work still. Feels like a little clunky in places, but they definitely had like potential. I kind of like some of the systems. They made Stagger a bit more interesting than some of the other FF games that use that system. But yeah, it needed a little work, but I kind of didn't hate it overall. Obviously, Rebirth's probably going to work on that stuff, and it's got the whole like more open worldy sort of thing compared to Remake.
Mm-hmm. And you can explore with a Chocobo, right?
Yeah, there's some Chocobo stuff, and obviously the Gold Saucer will be a thing. So there's like Chocobo Racing is straight up just a full mini game, which actually looked pretty good from what they've shown so far. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what they do, especially after obviously how Remake went without saying anything.
Well, I have a brand new copy of Chocobo GP here. Because I picked it up for like €10. So.
Yeah, I've been tempted to pick it up since they changed it to like remove all of the stupid payment stuff, which killed the game pretty quick. Like it meant that there was no more content made for the game, but at the very least, if you pick it up now, you get a decent amount of stuff without any of the nonsense.
Yeah, but you don't know how long the servers will be kept up, of course.
Yeah, it'll at least be playable without that, though. Sure. It just, online might disappear.
So grab it quickly so we can play it a little. Okay, so yeah, that wraps up State of Play. Not sure when we're gonna stream again, but we will probably announce it on Twitter or X. So yeah, thanks for joining. See you next time.
See you next time.